Horror has always explored the dark and the forbidden, but some movies go beyond jump scares and masked killers. They descend into the occult, the demonic, and the satanic. In today's video, we're counting down the top 10 satanic horror movies of all time, and more importantly, we're diving into the terrifying demons and dark forces behind each one. From iconic classics to modern nightmares, these films remind us why we should never underestimate the devil's reach. Let's begin. Number 10, Rosemary's Baby. Roman Polanski's Rosemary's Baby is often considered one of the most unsettling depictions of satanic manipulation. Rosemary, played by Mia Farrow, becomes the unwitting vessel for the devil's child. The demon here isn't directly shown, but its influence is everywhere. The coven worships Satan himself, and Rosemary's Baby is implied to be the Antichrist, the physical son of Lucifer, born to spread corruption on earth. What makes this so terrifying is the psychological element. Evil hides in plain sight, and Rosemary's neighbors are smiling servants of Satan, working to bring his heir into the world. Number 9. The Exorcism of Emily Rose. This film mixes courtroom drama with supernatural horror, inspired by the real-life case of Annalise Michel. Emily Rose isn't tormented by just one demon. She is plagued by 6. These include Cain, Judas Iscariot, Nero, Legion, Belial, and even Lucifer himself. Each represents different facets of corruption: betrayal, violence, pride, and damnation. The film's most haunting aspect is its ambiguity. Is Emily truly possessed, or was her death the result of religious hysteria and medical neglect? Either way, the demonic forces at play embody both ancient evil and human tragedy. Number 8, The Omen. In The Omen, the devil's child takes center stage once again. Damien Thorne appears to be a normal boy, but he's actually the Antichrist, the biblical son of Satan destined to bring about the apocalypse. The demon here is not some horned monster, but a child, highlighting how evil can wear an innocent face. The film draws heavily from Revelation, with the number 666 branded on Damien's scalp as the mark of the beast. What makes The Omen terrifying is its suggestion that prophecy and doom are unstoppable, no matter how hard you fight. Number 7, The Exorcist. No list of satanic horror films would be complete without The Exorcist. This isn't just a possession story, it's a battle with Pazuzu, an ancient Mesopotamian demon of the wind. Though not Satan himself, Pazuzu embodies destructive chaos, sickness, and corruption. He is said to bring plagues and torment humans, and in the film, he uses young Regan McNeil as his puppet. The pea soup vomit, head spinning, and blasphemous taunts all stem from Pazuzu's desire to degrade humanity and mock God. The film remains infamous for how real the evil feels: ritual, faith, and demonic presence colliding in one terrifying showdown. Number 6, The Witch. Robert Eggers. The Witch plunges us into Puritan paranoia, where evil lurks in the woods. The family blames witchcraft for their misfortunes, and ultimately, the goat Black Phillip is revealed as a physical manifestation of Satan himself. When he whispers, "Wouldst thou like to live deliciously?" he tempts Thomasin with freedom, pleasure, and power, classic satanic promises. The demon here is the devil in his most seductive form, not through brute force, but through temptation and liberation from oppressive faith. Number 5, The Conjuring. James Wan's The Conjuring introduces Bathsheba Sherman, a 19th century woman accused of witchcraft who sacrificed her child to the devil. In death, she became a demonic entity who cursed the Perrin family. Bathsheba's allegiance to Satan allows her to infest the home, possess the mother, and terrorize the Warrens. Though she's rooted in folklore, her portrayal aligns with the idea of a soul damned through service to the devil, her essence twisted into something both human and inhuman. Number 5. Suspiria. Dario Argento's Suspiria and its 2018 remake reveal a coven of witches worshipping an ancient demonic matron known as Mother Suspiriorum, the Mother of Sighs. She is one of the three mothers, primordial witches older than time. Unlike other demons, she isn't tied directly to Christian Satanism, but instead represents pure, oppressive darkness. The witches are her servants, and the dance academy is a front for ritual sacrifice. Suspiriorum isn't always seen, but her presence is felt: decay, corruption, and the inevitable power of death. Number 3. The House of the Devil. Ty West's The House of the Devil is a slow-burn nightmare about a babysitter lured into a satanic cult. The demon here is Satan himself, called upon through ritual impregnation. Much like Rosemary's Baby, the film revolves around birthing the Antichrist, but it's even more explicit with the ritualistic blood sacrifices and eclipse symbolism. The horror lies in inevitability. By the time the protagonist realizes what's happening, the cult has already bound her fate to the devil. Number 2. Hereditary. Ari Aster's Hereditary takes the crown for one of the most disturbing depictions of demonic lore. The demon here is King Paimon, one of the 8 kings of hell in real occult texts. He is described as obedient to Lucifer and grants wealth and knowledge to his followers, at a horrific price. The cult in the film orchestrates generations of suffering to prepare a host body for Paimon. By the end, when Peter is crowned as his vessel, the film shows us the true horror of predestined doom. Paimon isn't just evil, he is inevitability, rooted in ancient demonic hierarchy. Number 1. The First Omen. Finally, we reach The First Omen, the prequel to the original classic. This film dives into the dark conspiracy of the church itself, revealing how the Antichrist came into existence. The demon here, once again, is Satan through his influence, working behind the scenes to orchestrate the unholy birth. Unlike the original, this story gives us the mechanics of evil's arrival, pulling back the veil on how the Antichrist came to walk among us. It ties the entire saga back to the idea that Satan doesn't just attack, he plans, corrupts, and infiltrates, even within holy institutions. These films remind us that the scariest monsters aren't just slashers or ghosts, but demons, ancient forces that prey on faith, temptation, and the human soul. Whether it's Pazuzu, Paimon, or the devil himself, these entities embody the darkest fears across religion and folklore. Which satanic horror movie do you think has the most terrifying demon? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this countdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more horror deep dives.